Okay, so I'm here with the new Gibson Les Paul Special Tribute. Just wanted to run through a few of the differences, a few of the tones here. Here I've got the yellow one, my Epiphone Les Paul Special as well. They're both Les Paul Specials. The Les Paul Special was introduced in the early 50s, I think 1954, 1955. You see this Les Paul shape with a single P90 pickup, and it was a student model. Originally it was modelled for students. It hasn't got the carved top of a regular Les Paul. There's no binding on the neck. This logo, it's a silk screen. It isn't a shiny pearloid material as you get on the original. The tuners are buttons, so there's a lot of the features that would cost money on a regular Gibson aren't on this one, but they are purely cosmetic. Although I suppose the carving thing is feel as well. So these are really bare bones, powerful machines. The P90 models are really cool. I've played a 1955 and a 2018 that have these P90s, and they absolutely rip. But given that I'm in an apartment block, there's a lot of electricity, the quality of which I don't know, so there's a lot of 60 cycle hum that's really hard to get rid of. The pickups in here are uncovered 490, I think it's 490T, 490R in here, and there's the rat tail bridge. So you can see here, this has the sort of tune-o-matic. This one is the lightning bar rat tail. This one, I feel like you can really dig in with it more. It's a bit more 50s, a bit more rock and roll. You don't get the intonation / action adjustment you get with this, but to be honest, ever since I first tried this, the compensated rat tail, it really works for me. I think I can really dig in. Other than that, it's got a nitrocellulose finish, so it'll age really well. It'll end up being quite shiny, where my hand touches the guitar. The back of the neck will end up being glossy from that. This one is a poly finish, polyurethane, which means it will never age. It will never age. It'll always look this new. This one will get old, and it'll look old, and it'll get vibey. This white will fade to a more of a yellow over time, and that's what I like it. I mean, the neck's really nice. It's quite a light guitar. I'm going to change the strap buttons out, but yeah, let's give some tones. I would say this set of strings are the original strings. I haven't even conditioned the fretboard, so the tuning might sound a bit wild, but it's rock and roll. So. You go in the middle position. Just that whole 60s thing. Let's get a little bit of distortion. I think the distortion is really where this guitar shines so far. I love this bridge pickup, the clarity's there. That's your £800 right there. I don't need to play anything else. That is your £800. You can feel that mid-range grunt. The sustain is fantastic. Get some pinch harmonics. Go to the neck. You know, you got the 2 pickups, so you can do the whole. Oh. So overall, I'm really happy with this. Originally, I was saving for a much more expensive guitar, but to be honest, I'm really happy with this. The features are all there, the build quality's there. It has all the specs that I like, and to be honest, I'm quite a heavy-handed, rough player, so a guitar with this level of bare-bonesness really fits my style well. And you know, I'm looking forward to popping some new strings on. I might go a little lighter, I might go for 9s. Probably lubricate the nut. When you buy a new guitar, often the nut is not cut very well, which can cause tuning instability in these first 5 frets. But yeah, I mean, first impressions, I'm really happy with it. The finish is killer. It feels really good. It feels just as good as the blue one that I sold, but it has that single cutaway. It's a little heavier, a little heftier. You know, for someone with my kind of height and build, a bigger guitar definitely feels better. So I think I got a really good deal on it. These knobs are cool. They clean up really well. So let me give you one last example. If I'm on 10, super aggressive, right? But go down to 1. Cleans up really well. We go to about 5. You know, it's getting angry. Get up to about 8. And then, full rip. Really versatile guitar. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And that is my first impressions of the Gibson Les Paul Special Tribute 2020.